Good evening, Caravan. Tonight's matchup, we have the Kenwood Broncos versus our Mount Carmel Caravan. Last week, the Caravan came off a big win against Ignatius, hopefully to carry this momentum into this game to beat this one against the Broncos. So we have kickoff coming up here.
Yeah, Brendan, I got to say, I'm used to being on the varsity team, kind of catching a glimpse of the JV game towards the end of it, but now I'm glad I actually get the opportunity to witness a real game because I know what these guys are about. I've seen them in the weight room, but I'm glad that I can actually see what they're all about in a full game's length.
Looks like we got some complications going on in the field.
Got Trainer Joe running across the field.
We were looking at before pregame. We saw this Kenwood team. They got some big boys on this squad.
Yeah.
Notably, we saw number 73. He looked like the biggest boy out of all of them. Kenwood's kicking it off. We have Duran Sims on the return. Breaks a tackle and brings it right up around the 32-yard line. This is pretty good position for the Caravan offense.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's wrong with starting on almost about the 35-yard line, Brendan.
We saw last week from this Caravan offense that they got off to a hot start and they kept it. We just hope they can do that same here.
Yeah, when you got guys like Ryder Starts, number 12, the quarterback, guys like Sergio, number 14, guys like Duran Sims, number 17, guy who's looking at possibly getting varsity reps this year. He's going to be back up there once the regular season's over.
All right, Ryder starts in the shotgun. Flag on the play. False start.
Never want to start a drive off with a penalty, especially a pre-snap penalty.
Last week, this Caravan team, even though they're up by a lot, they did in the fourth quarter have a lot of false start penalties, which we said this could cost them a lot here. Moves them back to 1st and 15.
Not only does it push you back, but it also kind of changes our offensive coordinator's thought process of how he's going to get these first 2 or 3 play calls going. But it looks like it's going to be the same here.
Handoff to Maurice King for about a gain of 4 on the play.
So we're still in 11 personnel here for the Caravan.
2nd and 11.
Looks to be the same formation. You got a tight end to the right with the stacked look on top.
Same thing. Run up the middle. This time for a big gain for about 10.
Gotta love how Nate Samuels, when he gets the ball in his hands, he runs hard up the middle, but he won't go down. He refuses to go down. My only critique about that is we need those O-linemen pushing those Kenwood guys away to get even more another yard. Because look, now we're still stuck with 3rd and 2 on when we started in 1st and 15 with the false start. So it's a little thing sometimes.
Yep.
Looking in 12 personnel here with Michael McLean as a down tight end on top.
It's QB draw. Ryder Star's going to take it more to the outside, but looks like he's going to get that first down.
It's that same power and grit we saw from Nate Samuels on the previous play. And Ryder's a smart kid. He knows the situation here. He only needs 2 yards. Might as well put your head down and just go full steam ahead and get that first down.
Yeah. This leaves them now from where they started, basically on the 25-yard line, now all the way up to almost to the 50. We got trips left.
Still in 11 personnel. You got Sergio Caleros in there in the 2 slot.
Motion in the backfield. There's another flag on the play. false start again on the Caravan.
Yeah, those are. I'm gonna say it again. Those are the penalties that coaches hate because they know they're so easy to prevent. Whereas penalties like holding and you could even say pass interference, sometimes you can get away with them because it's just aggressive play. But those pre-snap penalties are what going to kill you.
Looks like they're coming in the same formation here. Motion from Nate Samuels. Good pass by Ryder Starts to Maurice King for about a 30-yard gain.
There's a good cover 4 beater there from Coach Bax on that play call. That little halfback motion out kind of makes that middle linebacker's eyes focus on the running back instead of that third slot guy, which just creates a big play for the Caravan.
Again, looks like we're going to have doubles left and right. It's going to be a screen pass to Sergio.
Yeah, I don't know about that play call though, but I like the guy he's throwing it to, so I think that makes up for it. Sergio, he's another guy that's just going to put his head down and get as many possible yards as possible.
There's a timeout on the play. This Caravan offense has gotten off to a pretty hot start besides the false starts. They've had some good runs, that good pass from Ryder Starts Maurice King for about 30 yards.
I mean, I think it's just going to be the same plays, a short pass, a hard run, short pass, a hard run. They'll be in the end zone before they know it.
Yep. It's how they scored so many points against Ignatius last week. They would go from a run to maybe a screen pass that would work for them.
Yeah.
And then they did also have some couple deep plays downfield. Key player in that game was Danny Batchelor. I believe he had around 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I remember when we were in the weight room with the varsity football team, I remember seeing, I think, Danny Batchelor. He got out there for a play and scored a touchdown. If I'm not mistaken, is that why he's still out here?
Yes.
So you got 11 personnel here, tight end to the left.
To Nate Samuels, run up the middle for a big gain. It's going to move the chains for them, making them into red zone territory.
Yeah, that O-line is moving guys up front. Sometimes in some of these games, you win the game at the line of scrimmage. I know I got word from that St. Rita versus St. Francis varsity football game that happened a couple weeks ago. I didn't get to see the game, but what I heard was they won Rita won the game at the line of scrimmage, and that's what the Caravan's doing here right now.
Oh,
there we go.
Touchdown. Ryder Starts to Maurice King. That's again the same play that they ran around the 45-yard line. Ryder Starts, pump fakes, then gets the defense uncomfortable and unsettled, and then he can find Maurice King open on the slant route for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's that RPO, that run pass option. When the linebackers on the Kenwood Broncos, they see that the tight end is split flowing. Every time they're thinking, oh, it's probably a run, let me step up. Boom, right by it. Ryder reads it, see that the linebackers come up, and hits Maurice King right there for a touchdown.
The kick is good. Looks like we got a new kicker today. Emilio Lopez gets it through the uprights, makes it now 7-0 Caravan with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first quarter.
Now, Brennan, I got to say, I play offense. I pay a little more attention to the offense than the defense, but I'm still really excited to see what these guys got here.
Yeah. The defense just last week against Ignatius, they were almost to perfection. They let up a few touchdowns that could have been game changers, but they really showed some shines of brightness last week.
Yeah, especially when you play a team like St. Ignatius that runs the wing T. Your defensive game plan the entire week is just to build discipline and
Yeah.
see that vision, knowing where the ball is, and just to get your man.
Emilio is off to kick it. A little confusion there on the kickoff, it seems. All right, now this Caravan defense is going to take over around the 40-yard line. Last week, the Caravan defense got off to a pretty slow start against the Ignatius offense. But the Ignatius offense is centered around deception. But they did figure it eventually out around the third quarter.
I'll tell you, my guy that I love to watch play football is Darren Graham, number 97. I actually just received word, I think it was last week, that this is only his second year playing football. I had no idea. But he's in my studium, been in my studium for the past 2 years, and he's just an awesome kid. He loves being around Mount Carmel, and he loves sacking the quarterback too.
Don't all D linemen.
That's true.
Motion in the backfield. It's going to be a run up the middle for about a gain of 3. Great defense by the Caravan there, really stuffing up the middle.
Yeah, it's Terry Atkins, number 14, on the Kenwood Broncos. I think he got hit right at the 40-yard line, but ball spotted at the 43-yard line. That's what the Caravan can't let up, is those yards after contact.
It's going to be another run up the middle. Ooh, big hit.
There we go.
That's what we like to see.
Now that counters exactly what I just said. He gets hit at the 43-yard line, and the ball spotted at the 43-yard line.
Randy Cooper is one of the biggest hitters on this team, so love to see that he's out there making plays.
Might have caused a little bit of an injury too. That's what happens when you run right into the guy wearing number 27. One of the hardest hitting guys on the team almost every year.
Looks like we're going to have an injury timeout. So that was a good fundamental tackle. Got low, brought him down. Coaches also just love to see that. Looks like number 22 on Kenwood has a ankle to foot injury.
Well, we have the time to talk about it now. But Brendan, I was hearing a little bit about it earlier. We got some guys from our varsity squad that don't get too much playing time. They're going to see some opportunities today. I want to name a few. Number 23 on varsity, Jordan Sparks. Number 83 on varsity, Terry Doherty. See if these guys can get some action too.
This injury's taking a long time. He's up and moving.
All right, let's hear it for number 22.
Good start for this Caravan defense, laying out the law early. It's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Kenwood going run here. On those first 2 downs, I'm expecting a pass, especially after they just got 0 yards gained on that last run. See, it looks like they're in 10 personnel here. You got trips left.
When I was watching film earlier on this team, what I saw is they, around this time or on this down, when it's short or long in 3rd, they like to go deep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Great play. Great
tackle there by Brandon Ward, but I don't know. It might be close if if the chains are going to be moved here. That's why sometimes coaches teach when you're going to tackle a guy, if you're going to move him one way, you got to move him backwards instead of moving him forward. But you got him down. So
That was great coverage by the secondary there,
True, yeah.
shutting off down.
got same formation here.
It looks like it was a first down.
Yeah.
It's another pass. Looks like it's going to be a short pass for about a gain of 0.
Bubble screen there, but great coverage from Maurice King and Ethan Heron. That's always a tough play, that little bubble screen, being an outside linebacker. Because you got a guy coming right at you to block you, and you got a little dip and rip right through and make the tackle.
A couple years ago when I played football for St. Barnabas, the Fisher offense actually ran that, and we spent a week trying to stop it.
Really?
But it became very successful.
My Fisher Falcons versus your Barnabas Buckeyes. See, same formation again here. I'd have to guess a run.
Oh.
That's a good time to do that, but you gotta be disciplined. I mean,
Yep.
I think we'd be disciplined enough from playing that St. Ignatius offense last week, but that's gonna help out the Broncos there.
Number 8, Brandon Moore, I think he was just still pumped up after that big hit he just made on the last play there.
See, this is unique. They got trips to the boundary.
It's going to be
QB power.
Yeah. Randy Cooper again getting in there.
That's huge, though. Meeting them at the line of scrimmage and driving them back, too. Many guys can't do that. Again, that's why he's wearing 27.
Looks like this Kenwood team is in the same position last time around. It's about 3rd and 5 on the 45. We might see him to go deep here again.
You got doubles here with the inside guys on the ball.
And pistol.
Might want to look out for 2 corner routes here from the inside. That's a false start. There it is. There's the corner routes. Yeah, usually when teams have those inside guys on the ball and the outside guys off, it's usually the outside guys either coming in or hitching, and the inside guys cornering or going deep.
Yeah, for the Caravan defense, on the main problem in their secondary has been stopping those corner and hitch routes.
I mean, it's tough. I know we're having a little bit of trouble on the upper level with some of our games, but it's just seeing the plays over and over again. It's what's gonna make you better.
It's 4th and 5.
A little shift there, but same thing here. The inside guys are on. Careful, Sergio.
Looks like he's just going to take it up the middle for the first down.
It's number 30, Dom Scalise on the tackle.
Broncos are slowly creeping into Caravan red zone here. It's a great play by number 9 on the Kenwood team.
Again, trips to the boundary. It's probably a run.
For a gain of 0.
That's good, because what that does is that changes what the Kenwood's play caller is going to call. Because if he knows he's not getting any yards on a simple run like that, it's probably going to be a pass on the next play. And if you can stop the run like that with 3 down linemen, which, I mean, you really only got one big guy in there, as in number 77, Josh Shaw, at the nose. But I mean, look for a pass here from the Kenwood Broncos. Same formation too.
Flag on the play.
Going deep.
Yeah, like we said earlier, when the Broncos are past the 50-yard line, I think when it gets to these downs, more like 2nd and 10 and maybe 3rd and 7, I think they would like to go deep.
Yes.
Instead of maybe trusting their run game and maybe getting it, or throwing a short pass like the out route or the hitch just to get the first down.
Mm. So you got 2nd and 15 again. Not an ideal position.
It looks like it's going to be a great play by 28. Colin Harrigan and Sergio getting on that tackle.
Again, almost a gain of nothing. That's pretty good coverage there by our outside backers.
Now it makes it around 3rd and 15 for this Kenwood team. I think the Caravan defense might be suspecting them to go deep here.
Mm.
Tackle assist by number 28, Colin Harrigan, and it's going to be 3rd down and 15.
See, Baron, I don't know what Kenwood's doing here with three guys to the boundary.
Mm-hmm.
When you got 3rd and 15, I mean, what I'm saying is, if you put those guys on the other side, it opens the field up more. You got more opportunity with calling different pass plays. I mean, I don't know. Last time Kenwood was in this situation, it turned out to just be a quarterback scramble.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful to prevent that.
They could be running a bootleg. I did see that when watching the film, that they do run a bootleg to the left or right. Yep, looks like that's what it was. And looks like he's just going to take it himself again. Again, great defense by the Caravan secondary there, locking off the wide receivers. Then the D-line just getting in there to tackle him. That's going to leave him about 4th and 12.
I hate to say it, but we got to be careful. It did look like Kenwood almost had a guy deep, almost in the end zone. I don't know who that is, but top right of your screen, the blue. But could just be a result of a scramble. And then again, 4th and 12, and 4th down territory.
I think they would just most likely punt it here, because if they don't, this Caravan defense has been shutting down everything they're running, and that will give Caravan prime time position to score.
Again, trips to the boundary.
Seems like they are going for it.
Be careful up top with number 1. That's Devin Redmond.
There's a timeout. I think they didn't like the play call there, and I think they might switch to a punt.
I mean, it's a hard decision to punt when you're on the 32-yard line, but if your offense has not gained any positive yards on the 3 downs prior, it might be the only decision.
Although with that trips right to the sideline there, they could be trying to free up number 1 on the offense, trying to maybe get that cornerback or safety over there, trying to get off track and maybe get him deep.
Mm.
Fourth and 12 around the 32-yard line. seems like they're going for it again.
Yeah, same look, but Brennan, I'm liking what you're saying about number 1, Devin Redmond up top for the Broncos.
Yeah, because like you said before, I think the Caravan defense got not unnoticed for him. And, yep, that's where they went, but the quarterback overthrows them.
Well, there we go.
It's giving the Caravan good position here to score for about 13 seconds left. I don't think the Caravan are going to try anything crazy here.
Nah, but I mean, it's only the first quarter, so probably just a little run play here and take it to the other side. Oh, look, we got number 83, Terry Doherty. Junior got called down here for the JV game, but I'm loving to see him. He's a fellow Red Hat of mine. He's in the same tight end room as me. Here we go.
Ooh, run up the middle by Nate Samuels. Takes a big hit around the 45-yard line, but that's a good gain for the Caravan.
I think it's that pulling guard on that play call that kind of just takes those Broncos linebackers away. And with the Nate Samuel cutback, you never know.
Looks like that's going to take it to the quarter.
I got to say again, it looks like number 31, Jake Carroll, wide receiver, number 19 on varsity. He's getting some playing time here. Love to see it.
Happy to see we have Duran Sims back. I think he was out for about 2 weeks. He got hurt around halftime of the Nazareth game. He was a big key player in that game,
yes, scoring
one of the 2 touchdowns the Caravan had. But also having Duran Sims out, that gave Danny Batchelor a big opportunity to show up big last week versus Ignatius.
For sure. So yeah, for our JV football fans that don't know much about our guy in the middle, number 83, Terry Doherty, he's a tough and physical kid. He's a little more lanky on size-wise, but if you get him in there, he's going to push a guy. There he goes now, if you see that.
Good read by Ryder Starks. I think he just missed his hole by a fraction. He had a wide open lane around the 2 hole. They could just took it up, maybe got some more yards, but still a good run.
Got number 37, David Rosner, checking in too.
Like 3 weeks ago, he had like a game-winning touchdown that was one-handed.
You know what? I was right there in the back of the end zone for that before our game. Terry Doherty there with a little fungo route, we call it. A little tight end screen. Love to see it. I know me and him will practice that sometimes when the rest of the offensive guys are going through a walkthrough.
It's 3rd and 6 on right around the 50.
Third and 6 here. I think Coach Bax is calling a pass here.
Yeah.
Almost guaranteed. I'm expecting something across the middle with Maurice King.
It's a pass to Nate Samuels for about a gain of 4 on the play. I think that's going to leave it to 4th and 2.
I like this approach. A little 4-yard gain, and you got 12 personnel in here. It's number 83, Terry Doherty, number 88, Owen Morgan. Probably another Nate Samuels.
Yeah.
Put your head down and run as hard as you can up the middle.
Yeah. I think going for a pass here would not be the play. But Nate Samuels, he hasn't gotten less than 10 yards on a run so far this game.
Mm-hmm.
So having your faith in your running back to run up the middle would be huge here. Yep.
Got to push, got to push.
Seems like the offensive line gave up there right around when contact was made. But I think if the offensive linemen try to stay in that and maybe push the pile or try to, could have got them that first down.
Then again, it's also, you got to think situation, 4th and 2. I think the Broncos know it's going to be around the middle.
Yeah.
12 personnel, but then it just comes down to power. Who wants it more?
Broncos are taking over right around where they started last drive.
All right, now this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I keep talking about it, but trips, now you got it to the open field.
I think they... Oh. Owen Morgan's got to wrap up there.
Look at that. That's what I love about Mount Carmel football is every guy in defense has every head to the ball. Everyone's going to wherever the ball is, making sure that ball carries down.
Looks like we have another Kenwood player down. Looks like it's number 52. What we've seen so far from this Kenwood offense, when they go for the trips to the open field, it's been mostly a run. So I think they're trying to throw off the Caravan thinking it might be a pass or a deep pass, but they're just really going to run up the middle. But I think if the Broncos can utilize the open field, I think they could honestly get some big yardages out of it.
Yeah. That's what comes in crucial, though, when you have a good tight end you can trust. Thinking guys on our own offense like Sergio, you can just have him insert for a linebacker, have him split flow for a defensive end. It just gives an extra little second or two for Nate Samuels, the running back, to run right up the middle.
It's like 52 is getting up. Again, we're seeing the same thing. See if they try to go deep here. 2nd and 11. Oh, fumbled snap. Looks like they are going to go deep. Oh. They had number 4, and that was just a little overthrown by number 9. But great recovery by Kenwood's quarterback there.
Second overthrow there from Kenwood's quarterback, number 9, Corey Shavers. So he had one earlier down in the first quarter on that 4th and 12.
It's now 3rd and 11.
I got to say, sometimes those overthrows, we're seeing them now. It's kind of what we see on Sundays with the Chicago Bears and Caleb Williams.
Yep.
But that's for another day. See, 3rd and 11. Got trips to the boundary. It's going to be a pass. We got to be careful with number 1, Devin Redmond here at the bottom of your screen in blue.
Caleb Hopkins cannot let number 1 get behind him. Number 52 coming in hot with the blitz. Great defense there by Caleb.
Yeah, number 9, Corey Shavers, the quarterback, was looking at number 1, Redmond, the entire time there. But, yeah, it's what you're saying. It's kind of throwing off the Caravan defense, putting a guy one-on-one. It's probably their best receiver right there, Devin Redmond. But it looks like the punt team's coming out.
Yeah, again, going for it here. I don't think would be the smartest decision. Leaving Caravan if you don't get it in your own territory.
Especially after the last 4th and long they had. I don't think Kenwood has their punter out here. Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Maurice King's back there to return. He had a touchdown return against Ignatius on the kickoff last week.
It's probably delay a game. Nope. Yep, delay a game.
Now they have no choice really but to punt it.
Yep. It's those pre-snap penalties that make such a. It seems like such a little difference, but it really is a big difference. The whole field position game. I don't know. After all this confusion from Kenwood, I would not be surprised to see Maurice King house this right here.
Oh. Looks like it's going to be Kenwood's ball right around between the 30 and the 35. Number 25 just seems like didn't know where the ball was.
It's the dreaded play when it comes to the football punt team. Because it's tough because you got those coverage guys, they're defensive coverage guys, they're trying to protect their punt returner, but sometimes you just never hear that code word, poison.
It's going to leave the Kenwood offense in pretty good position right here. But this Caravan defense has been almost to perfection in stopping it.
I think that's too many men on the field from Kenwood.
It's going to move them back.
It should be a pre-snap penalty, so we'll probably redo the down.
Caravan gets a second chance here. Looks like on Kenwood, number 15 is off to punt it away.
Here we go.
A little confusion there.
There we go. Okay. So I think that was the previous spot. Now this is the new
Spot because of the delay of game.
Yeah, Maurice King is only, what is that?
Around the
20 yards back? I mean, that last punt probably went 20 yards. But I don't know, fans, pay attention here that front defensive line. They've been getting a good push on their punt return. So they're all trying to block those guys up front. Here we go.
Looks like Maurice King is going to take it. It's a great tackle there by number 18. But still, it's going to be pretty good position for the Caravan, right around the 50.
Oh, yeah. And again, I keep talking about them, but those pre-snap penalties, look, it could have been probably back on the 35, maybe the 40. I mean, the Kenwood could have had the ball if they didn't have an extra guy out there. But look at that. Now Caravan's got the ball in plus territory.
Yeah. Caravan being in enemy territory here.
See, this is that formation we originally had for the first play of the game. Would not be surprised to see if it's another inside zone.
Ooh, great play by Nate Samuels. It's going to bring him about a gain of 5.
Yeah, sometimes when you got guys like Nate Samuels, number 3, you just got to keep it simple with calling the offensive plays. Like a first down run, you know Nate's going to get more than 5 yards. I mean, a little second down here, you can go a little RPO, like how we saw in the first quarter with Maurice King.
Could be a screen pass from Maurice King here.
There we
The
go.
RPO to Durant Sims, and he's going to take it to the Casa.
Bam.
That was, again, a great play by Ryder with the RPO. Great read, hitting Durant Sims on the slant route for the touchdown. That's what they got. So this basically the same play as they scored the touchdown before.
Yeah.
But instead of Maurice King, it was Durant Sims on the touchdown.
Yeah, what nobody talks about with those RPO plays is you got to have a really smart quarterback to execute it, because you not only have to read a down lineman on if you should hand it off, but you also have to read a overhang safety if you should throw it. But Durant was wide open there.
Yeah.
Great play.
Great kick by Emilio, and it's up and through. Yeah, having a quarterback that can read RPOs is a big thing for any offense.
Yes. Because it just opens up the playbook, and especially it opens up even more when you got weapons like Sergio, Nate, and even Duran. Those are guys you can trust. Look at this. Kenwood's already ready with their KOR. They want the ball back.
Yeah, I think they do after that punt that could have got them around the 30 there. And then Caravan got back up to the 50 for, what was it, a two-play drive?
Yep.
I think what also we see a lot from these sophomore teams that their confidence, I think, when their enemy team scores, I think it just lowers the team's morale a lot. We don't see that from varsity or any varsity team. When the enemy team scores, they're back and ready to score.
Yeah, we faced a lot of adversity, even early in the game. But we've all been told that it's going to happen, and we just know how to take care of business.
Good return there from Kenwood, right around the 45-yard line.
There's good coverage there. It's just sometimes you just got to tell guys the second time, got to wrap up. Got to wrap up.
Yep. Six minutes left in this second quarter. Okay, we got the trips to the wide. Could probably be a run up the middle here. Yep.
There you go. Look at that. Every hat to the ball.
That's what you love to see. And
Yeah.
coaches love to see that.
You have 4 guys taking them down all at once.
I think this Caravan defense is catching on to what Kenwood's doing here.
For sure. But yeah, again, the Caravan defense is just stopping this run. I mean, Kenwood's really keeping the ball only inside when running the ball.
The only time they took it to the outside is when the QB scrambled on a pass.
Yep, you're right.
Again, it's going to be another gain of 2. That's going to be 3rd and 5. I feel like what we don't see from teams, when they do have those trips left, they don't utilize it to go up the middle. They use it to get the ball downfield.
It's true. Third and 5, so this is probably a more manageable situation for a third down for the Kenwood offensive play caller.
Again, we see that trips left wide. I think they're not going to go up the middle here.
Ooh, lost his balance.
So they were planning to go up the middle, just not with the running back, with the quarterback. But looks like he got tripped up there around the line of scrimmage. Now it's for a gain of 0. So now it's a 4th and 5, right on the 50.
Kind of surprised because I thought, based on Corey Shaver's arm, number 9, that's the quarterback, I think they'd be passing it a little more often. I mean, he's made some good throws. It's just put a little too much on it.
Yeah, he has a cannon on his arm.
I'd be willing to bet that they're going to pass the ball here. I mean, look, number 9's eyeing down number 1, Devin Redmond, and he's got 10 yards of separation. I'd be careful here.
If I'm not mistaken, it looks like we have Durant Sims out there on the coverage. On number 1, but
Good tackle.
that was a great play by number 21. 21, Mateo. Mateo making plays out here. He made a couple key plays versus Nazareth and Ignatius.
Mm-hmm. Got guys like Colin Harrigan there, too. Number 28. Making plays at that overhang outside linebacker position. So you got 3 minutes and 51 seconds left to go here for the Caravan offense. You got quads left.
We haven't seen at all from this Caravan defense at any part of the season having Durant Sims out there on defense. It's usually more.
Oh. Got to be careful there. It looked like Durant Sims, number 17, almost had a hitch and go there. A little comeback. Caught a break there, Ryder sure
Yeah.
did.
What we've seen for the past 2 games for Ryder is that he's made a lot of improvements about staying calmer in the pocket.
Mm.
Yep, Nate Samuels is going to take it.
There he goes.
Looks like he's going to take it to the house this time. And he is in. That's been looked like for Nate Samuels this Caravan offense can rely on.
Yeah, the offensive line is moving, guys. Even you got guys like Chase Clark and Josh Shaw moving, guys. You got Sergio Caleras, number 14, at the tight end spot, putting himself in between the ball and the defender, and it just allows guys like Nate Samuel to just use their speed and hit the hole and go.
Yep. Amelia off to kick the PAT. And it is up and good. Great drive there from the Caravan. Another 2-play drive.
It's that explosiveness. See it once again. The kick return team from Kenwood is already ready and out there. They want the ball.
Well, we've seen they do want the ball. But can they keep the ball and score is the real question.
I think now that it's we're kind of reaching the end of the first half here, the Kenwood play caller might kind of resort to passing the ball just because of the time.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think that's what they should be doing regardless of what the clock says.
Yeah, because they are down by 21.
That's true.
I mean, what you said before, just trying to maybe get play conservative as possible could be a good idea. But I think if you're down by 21, it's really win it or lose it. And I'd say they try to take their shots downfield. Again, they just got to wrap up there, and he's down around the 35, but now he's up to the 45.
Yeah, this is definitely good position for the Broncos to get their drive started. But the Caravan defense has just been holding them up. Been doing a great job.
Yeah, this Caravan defense has been almost perfect. Yeah, but Kenwood, they have the quarterback with the arm, and they have the wide receiver. They just can't execute.
Looking to see a sack here from number 97, Darren Graham. Again, I think Kenwood's going to resort to passing the ball, and when that quarterback drops back, Darren Graham loves to get busy. Get a little strip sack maybe.
We have that. They're resorting back to the trips to the boundary line. We could see a bootleg out of them, maybe get a quick pass and just go out of bounds.
Yeah, because there's some separation up there. It's like Brandon Ward, number 8's blitzing.
Yep, and there's the bootleg, and I think,
You got to catch that.
yeah. I mean, he could, I think, got an extra 5 to 7 yards on that after the catch. Three minutes and 20 seconds left.
But that's what happens when running the 3-4 defense. You can get a good push to hook a guy. I saw Darren Graham had, I think, a double team that even turned into a chip from the running back, which then that more time can create holes in the zone defense from the Caravan defense, but drops are also going to prevent yards from being progressed.
I think what we're going to see here, it's going to be a hard count, or what I was going to say, it was either going to be a run up the middle or going deep. As you can clearly see, they're going deep here. Oh.
See. Yeah, it's probably coming back.
It looks like there was a flag on the play, or went out of bounds. Yeah, but I was going to say, I think the Caravan really had two options there on defense. They're either going to go deep or up the middle. And it looks like they went deep there. The coverage there, I think I thought that the secondary might have thought the play was over.
Yeah.
But then number 9, Corey Shavers just threw up the ball and wide receiver made a play.
See, if I know it correctly, if you can go out of bounds during a play, but the only rule is you have to enter into the field to play right away. So that Kenwood receiver there, I think he continued to run out of bounds and run down the field as well. And that's why that you saw the back judge ref throw his hat, but no, they're going to wave the flag. Wow.
Looks like this is going to be a touchdown.
I don't know.
I mean, I know for JV football, they don't have the replay factor.
Yeah.
But I think the Caravan would like to get that one back.
That's a tough one because it's going to keep Kenwood in the game. But I mean, if we're being honest, I think the Caravan offense can easily score in 3 minutes.
I mean, what their past 2 scoring drives have been
2 plays, 10 seconds.
Yeah, 2 plays. That's 4 plays and 2 touchdowns. That's pretty impressive. It's like Coach Bax is already gathering up his offense, getting ready a game plan.
Hopefully not a delay of game here. Or hopefully it is.
Those small things can make a big impact.
See, the referees are getting a quick discussion here.
Broncos get set for the extra point conversion.
Looks like they're going to stay. Number 52 on Kenwood's kicking this PAT. Almost blocked, but it's still up and good.
It's a good push there, but looking forward to seeing this KOR unit. Might have to move up a little bit. I don't know how far this kickoff is going to go based on the previous punt and that PAT. If you got Maurice King back there, anything can happen.
That is true. Kenwood's always ready on the special teams here.
You're right.
Gonna have Durant Sims and Maurice King back there.
Yeah, it looks like Maurice King is playing a little up, and now he's telling Duran to play a little up. Good awareness by him.
Jose Gomez is off to kick it away. Looks like it's going to go to Duran Sims, and he's going to take it up the middle. Just gets caught up the middle. 3 minutes is plenty enough time for this Caravan to score.
Plenty, yes.
Caravan takes over first and 10.
See, Coach Bax still can easily rely on guys like Nate Samuels to get a good burst here. Again, first and 10. You got Nate in the backfield. It's probably going to be a good run. Sergio at tight end is probably going to be a good run.
I think to start off every good drive for this Caravan offense, it's just been a simple run up the middle with Nate. It's a real good momentum starter. We're going to see the RPO. An RPO to Maurice King. It was a little behind him, but I think Maurice King can make that catch any day of the week.
But again, it's that play fake in the backfield from Ryder Starts is what, in his eyes too. That's what gets the safeties and linebackers to kind of freeze, which frees up space for Maurice King, number one.
Yep, there goes Nate Samuels. He's going to take it to
There
the
he
outside. He's going to get pulled right down around the 45-yard line.
It's a great run.
Nate Samuels.
Gotta love when running backs use a mix of both the help of their offensive linemen, but also their skill set in terms of acceleration. You saw Nate using his left guard, Josh Shaw, and his tight end, Sergio, pulling in and getting some blocks. But once he gets outside of the tackle box, it's all him and his speed.
Nate Samuels is going to go up the middle again. Oh, big hit from Nate Samuels. Looks like there's a new sheriff in town over there.
A little back and forth.
Again, that was a big hit by Nate.
Yeah, Nate's having himself a day. He's running hard, hitting the hole and running with speed. These guys are getting hype on the sideline.
That was about a 20-yard run. Again, I think maybe since they've seen Ryder Starks pass so much on that RPO, I think they might have been thought that he was going to pass it to Duran Sims, but no. Caught him off guard with the Nate Samuels run. There is a flag on the play. I'm guessing it might be unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, most likely.
Because I don't think the flag was thrown until after the play was over. And I think it's going to be on the Caravan. Just a little back and forth from Nate Samuels and the Kenwood team.
Got a personal foul, late hit out of bounds on the Kenwood Bronco, and then a personal foul on a member of the Caravan. But offsetting penalties, I don't think it changes anything.
No.
The ball is spotted.
Right around the 45, it seems. We usually see a lot of screens from this Caravan offense, but we haven't been seeing that much this game. We've been seeing a lot of RPOs. But last week we saw a screen pass where there was quads left, and it worked out pretty good for them for about a gain of 15.
We're going to see if we can get some action maybe from number 31, Jake Carroll.
Is he also a fellow Red Hat?
He is, you're right. Him and Terry were enjoying the little segment that Brendan, you and Matt and Christos, all and Aaron Heiler all provided on that pregame show for last week's broadcast. We all loved that. But the way as we wait here for the referee's discussion, the way I look at it is being a Red Hat. It's just my way of being a part of the team.
Yeah.
My way of making an impact, and it's pretty fun. And we look pretty cool.
Yep. I always wondered, how long does it take to learn all those plays?
So, it just comes with progression. Day one, you get your day one installs. You get your, I'm not going to say the name of them, but your inside run plays. You got your RPO passes that come out of it. You got your day one pass concepts, but we just learn them with the signal because that's what our offense relies on is the signal to kind of just get a quicker offense.
So over time, does it just grow, basically?
Yeah. So, for example, last week we had a play called "Fight On." I can say it because we're probably not going to run it again. That little trick play, just another thing added to the playbook.
Nate Samuel's going to take it to the outside. Good block. Oh, they're going to call a hold on Durant Sims. But that was still, I think, a pretty decent block by Sims there.
That's tough because Duran's right in front of our side judge referee. So you gotta be careful.
Yeah. During those plays when the ball is coming to your side, I feel like most of the time there will be a hold, just because you're so maybe anxious or something.
No, but it's you're just most prone to. You're the one that's got the most pressure on the call being made.
Yeah, because if the Sims doesn't make that block, that play's over. It's going to be about a 2-yard gain. We're going to see a bootleg from the Caravan.
Get Jake Carroll there. There we go.
Yep.
Look at him putting his head down and getting the first down.
Great play by Jake there. Great play by Ryder.
And Jake knows that looked like a smash concept up top. He knows when Ryder starts to scramble, you don't go crazy. You kind of sit there, knowing that it's a soft zone. Jake Carroll making a great play there.
So we're going to move the Caravan into enemy territory. Looks like we're going to go deep.
Keep going.
Oh, just a little overthrown there. I think with the size matchup, Durant Sims, if Ryder Stars can just put it really on the cornerback's head, I think Durant Sims can get up there and grab it. Instead of trying to maybe hitting him on the run, just making Durant Sims turn around and grab it.
Yeah, he's an athletic kid. He's got quick hands, quick feet. Maybe a little over the shoulder there. Could have been perfect. But what do we got? 2nd and 10. Nate Samuels, here we go. Get busy.
Again, putting his head down, getting a few more extra yards out of it.
Slows the yak. Yards after contact. Again, Nate's having himself a day.
Yeah.
Got 3rd and 4 here. 3rd and 3. they're going same play here.
Yep. Again, he's just powering through it.
Look
The
at that.
O-line's getting there and pushing it in. I think that one might be a first down.
There you go.
That's what you also love to see. Just the O-line pushing the pile. Getting, 3 to 2 more yards on the play?
Oh, yeah. Getting that first down. Making it easier for our Caravan play caller. Because now we got a minute 30 with the clock ticking. Still in 11 personnel. Maybe a little extra blocker there for a deep pass. We'll see. I mean, the Caravan still have 3 timeouts, so.
Yeah. I think, honestly, this could be maybe the Kenwood knows, but it could be a perfect time to maybe run that RPO again.
Oh. Off Jake Carroll's hands. But yeah, it looked like Sergio stayed in there to block. They're almost kind of sealing the edge there.
Looks like David Rosner's coming in for Sergio.
Yeah, it looks like we got 10 personnel. Usually David's in there when they go 10 personnel, meaning trips usually to the wide side of the field.
And that's what we're going to see here. Yeah, Jake Carroll, David Rosner, and Maurice King. That.
I'm thinking back to that Rita game you're talking about. Might see a little David Rosner seam or corner right here.
Yep, we're going to see the bootleg. And look at
He's open.
David was. Oh. I mean, good play. David was wide open on that one. Ryder Starts had some time. I think maybe he could have set his feet.
Yeah.
And
But
made
you
a
know
better
what?
pass.
You
But,
just gotta,
you know.
You got to forget about it
Yeah.
and move on to the next play because, what is it, 2nd and 10, minute left.
3rd and 10 now.
Oh, you're right.
But they still have plenty of time to make that up.
And again, it's 4th down territory.
We could see the same thing here.
Nice
Good.
play by Maurice.
Looks like it's going to be a first down, I think. Just those quick slant routes, I think, can really just be those easy first down plays for this Caravan team. Because you have, like, very good wide receivers in Maurice King and Durant Sims. And the incredible thrower, Ryder Starts, just being able to lay it in there.
Yeah, but what gets that play started is that the halfback motion from Nate Samuels kind of opens up the middle.
Looks like Nate Samuel's going to take it.
Oh,
Boom.
no way.
He's going to lay that. That's going to be in for a touchdown.
Look at that.
Sets it up beautifully.
I mean, this offense, it's getting a little predictable here, but
Yeah.
if it's working,
Yeah.
I mean, just
If
keep
it
going.
ain't broke, don't fix
That's
it.
correct.
Same with the Kenwood offense. I think they're a little predictable too.
Yeah, I would agree. This offense is having themselves a half. I mean, this defense too. All except that one play that, I mean, you could argue wasn't
a touchdown.
wasn't the best execution of a great play from Kenwood with a possible penalty, but
Yeah. I think this is the highest the Caravan has ever scored in a half this season. 28 points in just the first half. Just a little under a minute left to go. Last kickoff, Ethan Herring made a good play, bringing down Kenwood returner right around the 45-yard line. He was a big player in last week's game, really stopping that option. If the quarterback was going to take it himself to the outside, he was there to make the tackle, or for them to go on an out route, a 5-yard out. He was ready, also there to make a hit.
he's a tough kid. No, I got my eyes set on Terry Doherty right now. I got to say, during practice, he says, hey, if I get out there, I'm asking coach to put me on kickoff. I just want to be on kickoff and hit someone. Here he goes.
See if he can make that play.
Shed the block, Terry. Yeah, he might have drew a holding penalty there. Terry Doherty.
Broncos to midfield. Taken down by number 30.
Dominic on the big tackle there.
The flag on the play.
Let's see if it is that holding call.
It is holding
Yep.
on the return team.
Holding
Again,
against the Broncos.
Terry and Jake are probably having the time of their lives right now.
They probably are.
Ball's gonna get spotted.
Let's see, we got
32-yard line.
ball on the 32, 30 your own 32-yard line, 30 seconds left, one timeout. I just have to chuck it up to number 1, Devin Redmond.
Yeah, that might not be a bad decision here. Yep. Looks like they're going with the trips to the boundary side. Looks like Brandon Ward might come in hot here. And he is. But
I like the play call, but I don't know if that's
Colin
gonna be enough.
Harrigan made a big tackle there.
5 yards on the play.
But not getting out of bounds or really having any timeouts left. I don't think the run was the right play there because they're just going to keep this clock running. Now
Now they're going to call timeout? Wasted a lot of clock there. All right, whatever. Only helps the Caravan.
Yep. Not the best coaching there by Kenwood. Now, they could have maybe had an extra play or 2 more extra plays. But now it seems like they only have 1.
I know sometimes in those situations where a coach only has maybe 1 or 2, no, really 1 or no timeouts, it's really just giving themselves an opportunity to set up a play that could have a breakaway.
Yeah.
You think like a slip screen, it could either hit for 5 or for 50.
Yeah.
Or a deep post could be a sack or
Yeah.
could be a touchdown. But it's a risky
Yeah.
play. But when you're also down by 21 points, I think
Yeah.
the risky play is the play.
Yeah. Got nothing to lose. You're down by 21 here. Duran Sims going to have to watch number 1 here. I think he might try to go deep.
Yeah, we got our safeties in court, cornerbacks, and even our middle linebackers backed up. Brandon Ward's still in there, 5 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Looks like Caravan's just playing a prevent here. Just trying not to let anything get downfield.
Good pursuit by
Colin
Colin
Harrigan. And he's brought down.
Great job. No penalty. Get the half over with. Good job.
And that is your first half. Your score is 27-7. Your Caravan. And we're back from halftime. Your score is still 28-7. Like we see all the time before, it's Kenwood special teams is off and running.
They're ready. I'd like to see the Caravan offense and defense as a whole just come out and be explosive in this third quarter.
Yep.
See if we can get those guys that normally don't get to play in some of the games, get them some playing time.
Sometimes those guys are the most aggressive.
Mm-hmm. They would really like to take advantage of their time.
Melee off to kick it. Looks like the sideline's pumped here. It's going to be a nice little squib kick to number 5. Oh.
Look at that. That's number 32, Brandon Beavers. Had a clear lane coming down, but he still ended up making the tackle despite missing the tackle.
Then Randy Cooper came in there flying, but I think he just had his head down. Couldn't see where the guy was going and just missed.
Broncos take over first and 10. Near the 40.
All right. Looks like we're seeing a different formation here from Kenwood. Oh, nope. Looks like we still got that trips to the wide side. I wonder if they're going to start being more aggressive this half. Maybe start throwing the ball downfield.
Because you got 3-on-3 with the receivers in the
Looks like it's going to be a little good hit by Caleb Hopkins. And he's pumped up after that one.
Big hit by number 20, Caleb Hopkins.
It's a great pursuit there. A little short pass. It's tough sometimes when you got to be a cornerback worrying about nobody past you if you're in cover 3 or cover 4. But making a play like that is huge.
Yep. Okay. So what we've seen so far is either going to be a run up the middle or a deep pass. I'm thinking it's got to be a deep pass. I mean, they run a short pass out of it. Kyle Harrigan wrapped him up. We couldn't bring it down, and then Randy Cooper just there for the cleanup.
Owen Morgan getting some action there too, bringing the guy down.
When I played with him at Barnabas, he was unstoppable
Yeah.
on the D-line, getting in there almost every play.
Mm-hmm.
He's also an incredible punter.
Really?
He can punt the ball like 40 yards.
Almost like Troy Taylor from the Bears. He had a day yesterday. And the Bears still got the win. So yeah, trips to the boundary. You got 3rd and 4. Probably a run up the middle.
Hard count. Yep. But they're just in there to stuff it up. This Kenwood offense isn't getting anywhere.
A little TFL there. That's huge though. That's the defensive line creating pressure in the interior line, despite only having 3 guys up there. You got guys like Chase Clark, Darren Graham. You got Kenny Segerson, number 51. Just a little push that makes it less comfy for the running back to find his lane.
Again, we're seeing the trips left.
Maybe another hard count and then probably a quick pass to the right.
Yep. Looks like they're going to try to go to...
Oh, no. Oh.
D-line's getting in there quick.
Caravan take over on downs.
But yeah, good defense there from the Caravan, basically that entire drive, stopping the run and bringing in the pressure on the pass. It's going to leave this Caravan in very good position in enemy territory to score here.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Bags kind of motivated them at halftime, knowing that once we get this ball, we're going to move down the field and get these subs in.
I think they're going to start off this hat coming in hot, but then if they keep scoring, I think they're going to slow it down a little bit, put in the backups. Yep. It's like new player there, number 34 on the run. Caleb Lee he was breaking tackles left and right last week. He kept on powering through it.
Yeah, it looked like that hole opened up before the tight end. Terry Doherty could even make his way to get to the linebacker. But you got to love that Caleb hitting the hole. Nothing wrong with that.
We got Jaden Housen at wide receiver. Again, Caleb Lee up the 3 hole. He's going to get about a gain of 5.
Again, that offensive line, number 58, Kevin O'Connor, and Josh Shaw, number 77, just creating a good gap for Caleb Lee to run right through.
Again, they're going to go Caleb Lee up the middle. That was a gain of 1 on the play.
Got to get that end man, a tight end there. But you got about 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 here.
I'm thinking it's probably going to be they could either, Caleb Lee has been powering through it, so they could go up the middle with him again, or Ryder starts going with the QB power.
I don't know. Look at this. Cover 0 blitz is coming. Look at that. Taking
Yep,
advantage. You could see those safeties walked up, had nobody deep. You got one-on-one coverage with your X receiver.
Great play call there by Coach Bax, recognizing the blitz.
We're here and watch the ball calls from the stands. Definitely could be a hard count, and then a look back to our signaler, number 6, Danny Layden. Looks like Coach Bax has got 12 personnel out there with number 62, Emmett Brakey, is that down tight end.
There's the QB power, but Ryder starts gets tripped up. Nah, doesn't seem like a hot start for this Caravan offense in the second half. But I think this defense is ready to come out and take down this Kenwood offense.
The defense just got to continue to be smart with letting nobody behind them. Those safeties and cornerbacks got to be aware of the situation that Kenwood's probably going to be passing the ball here.
Yeah, Caleb Hopkins got to watch out for number 1. Looks like they are. Number 1 is going deep. He's going to scramble out, but just he has nowhere to go, and it's brought down, and Graham brings him down. Just that defense was almost played to perfection there. Great coverage and great rush by the defensive line.
Yeah, had some blitzers there, creating some pressure. Just got to continue to be careful with those defensive backs, letting nobody behind them. But if you got pressure up front, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. What we've seen from this defense, when they bring the pressure, the quarterback has nowhere to go.
2nd and 8 here.
Yep, there's a bootleg. Randy Cooper's coming in hot. Noah Morgan. Oh, I think Owen Morgan was ready there to make that big hit.
So yeah, that's kind of been working for Kenwood today. Just a little bit with that quarterback scramble. Because when number 9, Shevers, the quarterback, kind of stays in the pocket, that pressure can kind of get to him with guys like Darren Graham and Josh Shaw on the edge. But if he's able to roll out, it creates more space for him. And I think he just prefers running the ball more than passing it.
Yeah. Trips to the boundary side. Yep, looks like they are going to go deep here.
Oh, no. Oh,
It's a little off target.
another missed opportunity for the Kenwood Broncos. See, if they complete some of those plays, this is more of a closer ball game.
Yeah, I just think I talk about it a lot. Just when I think Kenwood's down by this much, their just morale is so low. They just have zero confidence in making big plays. Like on that last one, number 11, I think it was, he could have just made a quick and easy grab on that play for first down. Different formation here.
2nd and 10.
Looks like they are going to go deep. Oh, and it's
There
picked
we
off
go.
by Colin Harrigan. And he's going to take it. Oh, he's down a big hit. Colin Harrigan showing he is the new sheriff here.
Got a flag down. It could be either a sideline warning or a blindside block. That usually happens when an interception occurs. Everybody's a little too excited.
Yep.
But what a great play by Colin Harrigan. Good awareness.
And great play by the defensive line there, getting in hot, making the quarterback not really throw the ball that deep. And Colin Harrigan's right there to make that play.
Almost looked like a little infield fly there. I know Colin's a baseball player, so that might have helped him out with tracking that ball down. And then he just refused to go down.
Yeah. Right around the 35-yard line, he laid down a big hit, lowered his shoulder, knocked the Kenwood player right to the ground.
Personal foul against the Caravan.
And the flag was against the Caravan.
15 yards. They'll take over 1st and 10, ball near the 46-yard line.
Still, I like this position for the Caravan, but they could be up 30 yards more, I think, if it wasn't for the flag.
Missing a left guard here.
It's like Josh Shaw's coming in. That's it. Timeout. I think they're just using this timeout to hydrate. I don't think they're drawing up anything special here.
Yeah. Let's see if maybe the Caravan can get Terry Doherty some action. See Danny Batchelor in the huddle. Saw Emmett Brakey getting there too. David Rosner. Chase Clark. The big man of the offensive line. Josh Shaw up there too.
Looks like Jaden House is getting some reps in here.
And Caleb Lee's making an impact too. He's got quick feet.
He's got quick feet and he's hard to bring down just because of his size. Another RPO, and this one's going to Caleb Lee. It's going to be about a gain of 5.
See a little pancake action there from Terry Doherty. Great block by him on that tight end insert. And gotta love how Caleb Lee, even despite making contact with the defender at about 1 yard, he's still pushing for 4 more.
2nd down and 5.
It's going to be a play action, a little slip pass.
Nice play by Terry. Another tight end screen. Some good plays there by Terry Doherty. A good pancake and then a nice gain of about 3 yards. See, 3rd and 4. Caravan might get a little pass here after two short plays.
I think most likely going back to an RPO. Yep. There's Danny Batchelor. Oh, he drops it.
Looked like that hit might have busted the ball loose. Great ball by Ryder.
Yeah. Danny Batchelor's not having nearly as best a game as he did last week, but that's okay. Yeah, I like this play by Coach Bex. Going for it. Don't have much to lose.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's 4th and 4. Oh, and they do get him jumping. It's again. For Kenwood, that just got to be honestly, I think, a play you're suspecting. If it's 4th and 4, I think they just have to be suspecting a hard count.
For another Caravan first down.
So yeah, Coach Bags is liking running this little stacked look with the tight end inside.
It's going to be a run to Caleb Lee. That's about again a 5 on the play.
So yeah, for Kenwood having 7 guys in the box there, meaning 4 D linemen and 3 inside linebackers, or really 2 with one outside backer coming in. It's a pretty good run there from Caleb Lee, being able to get 5 yards out of that.
Just over 2 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter. And again, they're going to go with the Caleb Lee, and he's going to take it to the outside. Yeah, I think that was about a gain of nothing or 1. It's fine. It's about 3rd and 5, right around the 40-yard line.
Third down and 4.
I think the Caravan just need to take their time here.
See maybe a little RPO action here on a 3rd down. See what Ryder likes.
And he likes the RPO. He's going to give it to... Oh, and it is a
that's
fumble, but he recovers it. And he looks like... Good play there by Jaden House. On that catch, he did look like he was bobbling a little bit. But then the ball did get knocked out, but he did make a good recovery. Again, Ryder starts throwing lasers out here.
Pretty rare to see that a guy catch a ball, fumble it, and pick it up just like that. And he knew the situation. You got to put your head down and get as many yards as possible in order to get closer to that 1st down. Good 4th and 5 here.
Again, I like it. I like Coach Bax going for this.
But look at that. You got 7 in the box there.
Yep.
See if you
So
can
he's
roll
going to
on
roll
pass.
out. Oh, look at David Rosner. David Rosner makes a great catch. And looks like he's knocked down right around the 5-yard line, between the 10 and the 5-yard line. Great play there by Coach Bax. Not afraid to throw the ball downfield there.
A great heads-up play by David Rosner there, seeing that Ryder starts is rolling out with all that pressure inside.
Earlier in the game, we have seen a play like that where David Rosner does kind of a little, goes up and then takes out, then he just slowly goes upfield, and he's been wide open every time.
Yeah.
And Ryder starts finally. He made that pass.
So we're going goal-to-goal situation here.
I'm thinking it's just going to be a run up the middle by Caleb Lee. And it is. Just under 15 seconds left to go.
Looks like that'll take it to the quarter.
Yeah, I think they're just going to take that one to the quarter. And great play there by the Caravan with the pass. Ryder starts to David Rosner. And that's the end of your third quarter. Your score is still 7-28. All right, we are back on the 5-yard line on the opposite side of the field. Looks like they're in a pistol formation. They're just going to take Caleb Lee up the middle. And he's keep pushing. He's pushing. Looks like he's just brought down right around the 1-yard line.
And Caleb Lee there keeps pushing despite all the traffic in front of him. See, third and 1, third and goal. Got 1 yard to go.
I'm thinking it's either going to be Caleb Lee again up the middle, or just Ryder Starks might take it himself, power through it.
It's possible, yeah. You got Owen Morgan in there at tight end. Closer to the line of scrimmage, this could be right up the middle.
Yep.
Bouncing
And it's
in.
Caleb
There we
Lee.
go.
He stays on the feet and brings it in for the touchdown. Great drive there by the Caravan, having that key pass play to David Rosner for about a gain of 35.
Yeah. Kind of saved the drive there.
Number 34, Caleb Brown. Caleb Lee. Caleb Brown is a player in college, right?
Emilio off to kick the PAT. And the kick is up, and it is good.
Beautiful kick.
And it's good.
See now, like backup quarterback number 9, Marty Fisk, better be getting ready. Got a 4-score game here. See if the defense can hold up. He's in.
Again, we see this Kenwood team ready to go. Fun fact, Marty Fisk, he was a fellow Barnabas grad. He didn't play a down of football at Barnabas. Came into Carmel as a rookie, and look where he is now, backup quarterback for this sophomore team.
I didn't know that, Brendan. That's pretty cool. Him and Darren Graham, both new to football, but sometimes it's just what you got inside of you. I know guys like Ethan Baddig, tight end on the varsity football team, his first year playing football. And even in the Rita game, he got in on a package, a two tight end, 12 personnel, 2 tight end package. I mean, he got a concussion and things happened, but still, for him to
Squib kick. Oh, and they miss it. Looks like the Caravan might have a good opportunity to grab this one. I don't know. We got this one.
got it.
And it is the Caravan. Let's see if Marty Fisk is ready to go out.
Recovers the onside kick.
Ryder starts getting that kickoff team pumped up.
We're taking over first down and 10 near the 34-yard line.
Here we go, Marty Fisk, number 9, getting ready. He's got Danny Layden in there, number 6. Terry Doherty, number 83. Jaden House, number 5. This is what it's all about, getting everybody in the game.
Marty Fisk is a lefty, so if they are going to pass, these wide receivers are going to be extra handsy because I've heard that if you're a lefty, the ball spins the other way if you're a lefty, and it could just go off the hands weird.
You know, he did throw me a touchdown in a little JV game. I think it was about 4 weeks ago. So he's got a good ball.
Caleb Lee, I think that might have been a TFL. Yeah, lost about 2 on the play. Leaves it to 2nd and 12. Just over 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this quarter.
I got Danny Layton checked in at wideout.
Looks like Caleb Lee is down on the field.
That's not good. He's been a big player in this game, just pushing forward, making those big runs after contact. Shout out to Trainer Joe, keeping all our players healthy.
Number 34.
Looks like number 23, Jordan Sparks, is going to get in there. Possibly a running back now that Caleb Lee is out.
All right. They're off. Looks like number 23, Jordan Sparks, is going to be in our running back here.
Second down and 11 for the Caravan.
Oh, no. Looks like the D-line just got through.
Yeah. Jordan Sparks stayed on his feet, though. Yeah, this second string team has not gone off to the best start on offense here. See if Marty Fisk can make some magic.
3rd and 14. You never know. Oh, Caleb Lee's back in. Here we go.
I think the Caravan, it's not a bad idea to pass here. Having Caleb Lee as a blocker is a good thing. He can, with his size, he can just, I think, block anyone maybe on this D-line.
Mm.
Except the D-line's getting in there fast. Nothing Caleb Lee can really do about that one. D-line's just penetrating.
It might be a case of the first team going up against the second team, but hey, still got to work. See what we got. 4th and 16. Maybe a little deep pass.
Yeah, we do have the trips left.
using that field to their advantage. Looks like cover 0. Got no safety back.
Yep, and it is going to be a pass.
Marty Fisk.
Just this D-line's getting in there quickly. I mean, like you said, I think this is probably the starting D-line going against the second team O-line here. But looks like the Broncos are going to take over just around the 40-yard line.
Looks like number 4, Eric Levac, is getting in at DB with Dom Scalise, number 30. Jordan Sparks still in the game here at number 23, a cornerback. Terry Doherty, number 83, playing outside linebacker.
Oh. Looks like a little fumble on the play. Tackle's made by number 54, Derek Rucker.
Yeah, good pursuit by the defense there.
Number 47, who made the tackle on the last play, Julian Rogenbacher. He was a fellow Barnabas student and also didn't play football.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, it looks like he's going to go deep.
No.
And that is a touchdown by the Broncos. Number 25 was on the coverage.
Yeah, I mean, it was only a matter of time. The deep ball hit.
Yeah.
Number 9, the quarterback's been throwing some good balls. Just he's had a little too much touch, a little less touch, but that one was perfect there.
Yeah. It's quarterback. He's got a cannon. Earlier in the game, we saw they have gone for those deep passes, but been a little bit overthrown every time. But that one was just right on the money. Hit him in stride.
2-point conversion here, a little interesting.
We're going to see a pass, a little quick slant.
Great play call there.
Yeah.
Nah, I would expect an onside kick, even though I don't think the Broncos are going to have enough time to come back, but let's see what Coach Bax puts out there.
Turns out that conversion was no good, but yeah, even if the Broncos go for an onside kick here, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, even if they score again.
Broncos still have the 5x5 set up for kickoff, which might infer that they're going deep, but they got our kicker on a little bit of an angle here, maybe a little onside to the right side. The kickoff return team is left side. You got Owen Morgan over there, number 88. Number 51, Kenny Segerson. Number 8, Brandon Ward.
Yep.
Danny Batchelor over there on the 35-yard line. You got to be careful. Heads up.
Football bounces a bunch of different ways.
It is an onside. Oh.
Yeah. It's going to put the Caravan in good position there.
I mean, that ball traveled 10 yards. It just went out right at that 49.5-yard line, but it was out of bounds.
Looks like the ball is going to go right about on the 45-yard line.
50-yard line.
Just got Danny Layden at the bottom of your screen. See if you can get some action here. Oh no.
Yeah, this defensive line for the past about 5 plays, they've just been really getting in the backfield there. But that D-line, they do have some really big kids on there.
Second down and 14.
It's 2nd and 14 here. Looks to be another possible just run up the middle.
And it is. But he's just stopped for about a loss of 1.
Almost had a little bit of a push there. I mean, Caleb's he's not the biggest kid, but he's putting his head down, going full steam ahead when he gets a little bit of space.
The D-line is getting in the backfield really quickly, but I think if Marty Fisk can be fast enough, they can run that bootleg play, and they could just throw a little check down for about a gain of 5 or more. Looks like there's going to be a blitz coming off the right side, and there is. But still, good ball by Marty Fisk. But the Broncos are just all over it.
Yeah, good catch there by David Rasner, despite the pressure from those Bronco outside linebackers. Looks to be a 4th and 15 coming up.
Looks like there is a timeout. I think maybe Coach Beck's going to maybe drop a deep play here or going to punt it. Put the Broncos behind the 20-yard line. They are going to go for it, putting Ryder Starts back in. Looks like they're putting up the entire starting lineup back in. I like this. I think they're going to try to maybe go deep here.
You got Duran, Sims at the bottom of your screen with 10 yards of separation. You never know. You never know.
Looks like they are going to go deep. Big time penetration.
Rosner's
David Rosner. It was a pretty good ball by Ryder Starks, just a little bit behind David Rosner, but good effort. Just about 3 minutes left to go in this game. I think the Broncos, again, are just going to probably, since they succeeded a deep ball, they might just keep going for it.
Yeah, they still have their ones in, so I'd be willing to bet they see some light at the end of the tunnel and a possible comeback. But
I think they might try to go up the middle here again, just based on their formation that they're doing.
The ball
So that was a good ball. Caravan's got to wrap up there, and number 1's going to take it to the house. Those corner routes have gone this Caravan defense all season.
Yeah. I think that was also just an athletic play. Once the receiver caught it, it was just like practice, catching the ball and going. But yeah, the Broncos are starting to creep back here. That's what?
I think on this next drive for the Caravan, I think they just need to try to maybe choose some clock off. But with the D line getting back there so quick, I don't know how that's gonna work. They're gonna go for two. They're gonna throw a fade up, and it is incomplete. Good defense there by the Caravan.
See, I'm not sure why they're going for two because it seems like they sort of have a shot at coming back.
Yeah.
See, after that last touchdown, they went for two. Went for two here. That's 2 points off the board. It's a 16-point game instead of a 14-point game.
That makes it a.
So yeah, probably another Bronco onside kick upcoming. Probably going to be a little better than the last one, knowing that the kicker probably has a little better feel of where this is going to go. If he barely got past that 10-yard line, he's probably going to aim it a little more left.
Yeah.
And yeah, Coach Beck sending out the hands team. Got nobody back, everybody up. Oh,
Maurice King gets it. He's going to just take it out right around the 41-yard line.
he got a late flag. I don't know, that kickoff kind of seemed like one of those trick plays. I think Ohio University tried it when you just try to hit a little line drive, toed kick off one of the up guys' helmets.
Oh.
And just see if the ball can bounce off. That might have been the goal there, but you never know with JV football.
I think they are going to try to chew off some clock here because they're bringing in the first team O.
It's a 15-yard penalty.
It's going to move him back 15 yards.
Not sure what this penalty is, but
First for 10, ball near the 27.
Just over 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this game. Looks like they brought Ryder Starks back in. I think they're going to just try to get the ball past the 50, then that's when they're going to start really chewing the clock. Because the Broncos only have one timeout left.
Caleb Lee on that run. Led by blocking by 55 Jake Soto. Gain 2 on the play, second down and 8.
yeah, it's kind of that awkward 4-minute offense that everyone has to deal with when it's not a tight lead, but it's not a blowout lead. So you'll find offenses running these safe inside zone plays where there's a lower chance of a fumble occurring, but you're also giving the ball to some of your best running backs to get as many yards as possible. But it's awkward because you don't want to turn over the ball.
Yeah.
You're almost playing out of fear, but some teams like to counter that and just lose the conservative approach towards the game and just stay aggressive despite the fear.
Yeah, they are going to go with that. Run up the middle with Caleb Lee. Just getting those few extra yards. That's going to leave about 3rd and 6.
Minute 30 and counting.
Yeah, the Caravan's really bringing down the clock here.
Yeah, I think Ryder's looking at that back judge referee. Trying to use as much clock.
Oh, and Caleb Lee breaks free. And he's going past and is brought down right about the 40-yard line. I think that might
seal the deal.
There's a
You're right.
flag.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're calling a holding. It's always on those big running plays.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun for Coach Bax and what he wants to call here, because you don't want to pass it. Or you could.
Stay aggressive.
Yeah.
Or we think it's highly unlikely for Caleb Lee to do that again. But there's always still a chance.
Run the clock.
That's tough.
Yeah, but once they put the ball down,
I think the Caravan should just probably punt it here.
You got a Bronco timeout taken here.
That is their final timeout. Yeah, I like this call by Coach Bax, bring out the punt team. You don't want to go for it in this situation. Because if you don't get it, you're leaving the Broncos in you're very far into your territory. And they've been able to score on their last 2 drives. So I think if you just punt it, get it right around between the 40 and 30-yard line, I think that's going to be a good position.
Yeah, and probably put your starters out. Coach Bax is going to put his starters out, especially at the DB position. You can't let anything past you in this 40-second, 2-minute offense that Ken was thinking about having to run twice if they can get an onside after a touchdown. But let's see if we can get a good punt here from Owen Morgan.
Like I said, this kid can boot the ball. Oh,
Get it.
and they
Nice.
did get it. Good play there by the Caravan. It was like Caleb Hopkins was there and David Rosner was there to recover it. That's I think the Caravan, since Broncos have no more timeouts, this just, I think, sealed the game for them.
You're right.
With about 30 seconds left, I think they just need to just run the ball up the middle and let the clock chew out.
Yeah, it should just be a kneel and that's it. Or Coach Bax might want to get some guys another rush.
Maybe bring back in Marty Fisk. Looks like I think he's just going to leave. Ryder starts out there to finish it off. I think he's just going to hand it off to Caleb Lee here. Just let him take it up the middle and let the clock run out from there.
Knee there, it should do it.
And that's it, folks.
And that's the game. 35-19. Caravan with the win. Great game by the Caravan there. I mean, they played very well defense but for a majority of the game, and then their offense was close to perfection. So we'll see you next time.